Good morning, you guys. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and thank you for tuning in to yet another video. So last week we went to Far Beyond Tent out in Corpus Christi, Texas to have the XPEL Prime XR Plus installed on my 2022 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack Widebody. And if I thought last week was an early start at like 8 in the morning, today it is 6:22 a.m. and we're getting ready to head to the 183 Muffler Shop in Lockhart, Texas, because, well, we got some goodies to go on the car today. This is the Borla ATAK catback exhaust system. Paid a real pretty penny for this. Then over here, I do want to run some quad tips. These are the exact same ones that I ran on my SXT. Love these. I love the way they look. So we're gonna have these put on as well. And then also in this little box, these are adapters from Evil Energy. The diameter for the piping on the Borla ATAK is 2.75 inch. The inlet diameter for my quad tips is 3 inch. So we'll need this adapter for these to go onto that. Now I'm sure some of you are wondering why I shelled out close to $2,000 for this exhaust system whenever there are cheaper exhaust systems. There's cheaper axle backs, there's cheaper catbacks. Shoot, a lot of people in the Mopar community love to go with muffler deletes on these vehicles. And just a quick explanation as to why. With this car, I wanted to do everything right. I wanted to build this thing very legit, and cheaping out on like a muffler delete kind of just didn't make sense to me. And on top of that, I don't know if Dodge kind of changed up the exhaust system over the years, but the muffler deletes on the newer models, just they don't sound the same as they did on like the 2015s and 16s and whatnot. I just kind of didn't really like the way it sounded. I spent a lot of time researching exhaust systems for these vehicles. I spent a lot of time listening to different exhaust systems, and I wanted something that sounded really good. I wanted something that added a little bit of depth and tone to the exhaust system. I didn't want something that was going to be overly loud. I didn't want something that was going to have a lot of drone. So with this system, Borla really stands behind their products. It has a 1 million mile warranty on there, which you will never get to on these vehicles. So you don't really have to worry about any mechanical failures with the exhaust. And if you encounter anything, well, you can get it fixed under your 1 million mile warranty. Then on top of that, I love the way this exhaust sounds. Watched a lot of sound clips on YouTube. I know videos don't really do it justice, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love the way this thing sounds in person. There were quite a few other exhaust systems that I considered. I was considering the AWE Touring non-resonated exhaust. I was considering the Corsa Sport, the Corsa Extreme, but at the end of the day, kind of just like the way this one sounded better. On top of that, one point I really wanted to address is the exhaust valves for the active exhaust. I wanted to get rid of the active exhaust, and I know there are ways to do it. You can get springs for the actuators. You can also tune them out, but I kind of didn't really want to deal with that. So this exhaust actually has the simulated actuators. So it plugs up to the car. There are no valves on the exhaust, but the car thinks the valves are still there. So you effectively eliminate the valves, and you don't have a check engine light because, well, the car thinks there's still valves. One other point I really wanted to hit on is I really wanted quad tips for this vehicle. There was a moment I was kind of debating the muffler delete route. The problem is with where the resonators sit, the very rear of the vehicle, you can't really put quad tips on without deleting the resonators, and I did not want to delete those. Again, I want to keep this very legit. I did not want drone. I didn't want a bunch of raspiness, so I kind of figured out very quickly that was not the route I would go. Well, it's about that time. I gotta get heading out of here. We got a little over an hour drive to Lockhart, Texas. So before we go, I'm gonna give you one last cold start of stock exhaust on the Challenger. guys, so that wraps up today's video where we installed the Borla ATAK with my new quad tips. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the sound, and let me know what exhaust setup you guys are running. So stay tuned for next week's video. We are going to take a POV drive where I'll be definitely showing off the new exhaust. I'm really excited for that, so stay tuned for that. And until my next video, take care and be safe. Peace.